What is going on, YouTube? So I just got back from my local FFL picking up my newest purchase, which is not new, it's used. You can see by the box, it's a little dusty. But anyway, Glock forced my hand, folks. So I had to buy a gun that I've been wanting for a long time and just never actually pulled the trigger on, so to speak. Pun intended. This here, my friends, is a Gen 4 Glock 32 chambered in 357 SIG. Okay, 357 SIG. It is clear, no ammo in the gun. The gun is clear. Okay, the gun is clear. I've been wanting this gun for a long time, and I don't know why it took me so long to get it. I've been wanting this gun for well over 10 years, really, and just never bought it. Something always came out that got my attention. It was just one of those guns I thought I would just always get to. And then all of a sudden, Glock decided, hey, we're going to discontinue 100 some models, right? So the Glock 32 Gen 4 was one of those models. So I had to rush and get it. Now, it's funny because I was always checking on this gun just to see who had it, what was the cost. And literally the week before I bought this gun, every website that sold guns had a plethora of Glock 32 Gen 4, right? But when I actually go to buy it, because now I have to buy it because I might not be able to get it again, nobody had the gun. Nobody had the gun. I searched the internet for hours and I found this amazing website called Gun Prime. They had it. It was used. It was a good deal on it. I bought it immediately and had it sent to my FFL. I literally bought this gun on the website. I believe it was a Saturday, and it was at my FFL in less than a week. Right now, I live in a communist state. I'm behind enemy lines, so I had to wait 7 days to pick up the gun, right? Which really was 8 days because you got to count it in the weekend, so it was really 8 days. So now, mind you, the Glock 34 comes with 13 round mags, right? 13 round mags. And unbeknownst to me, right? Now, I didn't know if they were going to ship the mags or not because we're not allowed to have more than 10 rounds in my state. Well, let me rephrase that. We're not allowed to buy, sell, or transfer more than 10 rounds in my state, right? I'm in Maryland. They shipped the mags with the standard capacity 13 round magazines. My FFL blocked the mags to 10 rounds with these little pieces of cardboard here, right? And I got charged for that, $10 per mag, which I didn't know I was going to get charged for. I wasn't that happy about it. I wasn't too happy about it. But it is what it is, right? But I just picked this baby up today, right? I wanted to pick it up yesterday, but I had to teach a class and they closed before I was done with the class. So I had to pick it up today. I rushed down there today because they were closing early today too. So I had to rush down there and pick it up because I didn't want to wait. I could have waited till tomorrow, but I didn't want to wait. So I picked it up today. And I promptly came home and disassembled these mags. Took out the little pieces of cardboard out of them, and they're back to standard capacity. Now, fun fact, I actually bought a standard capacity magazine for this gun over 10 years ago. Like, I bought a standard capacity for this gun over 10 years ago, and I've had it ever since because I always knew I was going to get this gun. And I was at a gun show in Virginia, the nation's gun show, and I bought one standard capacity magazine for this gun, and I've had it ever since. And Now I have 4. I don't have to buy, well, I will buy more, but I don't have to buy any right now. Provided these magazines are okay, because they are used. They've been marked by the FFL. I guess to say that they were chopped down to 10 rounds, but like I said, I promptly came home and rectified that situation, because that's unconstitutional in my opinion, and in most people's opinion. Also picked up some 357 SIG hollow points from Hornady, right? If I can get that to focus. All right, focus. But these are the Hornady Custom 357 SIG 147 grain XTP. These are $29.95 plus tax. $29.95 plus tax. I wanted Hornady Critical Duty, but my FFL didn't have any, so I'm gonna try these out, see how I like them, and we'll see what happens, right? The thing about the 357 SIG Gen 4 that I love, and plus this already came with night sights. I don't know how good they are. I don't know how old this gun is. To be honest, I don't know the history of this gun, but a Glock is a Glock for the most part. So I might swap the sights out. I might not. We'll see what happens with the sights. I may even send this off to get milled for an optic. We'll see about that also. I don't know just yet what I'm going to do. I may just leave it stock the way it is, because I don't mind having stock Glocks. I don't. But the good thing about this 357 SIG is it's the same dimensions as my Glock 19. This is a Gen 5 Glock 19, but this is the same dimensions minus the finger grooves, right? And I don't mind the finger grooves. The finger grooves actually fit my hands perfectly, because I have small hands. My hands are, I wear size medium in gloves, so the finger grooves fit my hands perfectly. I don't mind them. I have a Gen 4 Glock 19. I have a Gen 5 Glock 19, obviously, because I'm holding the Gen 5 right here. But I have a Gen 4 Glock 19 holster from my man Mike Pfeiffer at Last Line of Defense, LLOD. Now, mind you, I don't know him. He doesn't know I exist, but I've been a big fan of his channel, his Instagram, and everything for years at this point, and I like his holsters. I own 3 of them in different camo patterns, because camo is my favorite color, right? But Last Line of Defense holster, I love these things. Check them out. Tell him I sent you, even though he doesn't know who the hell I am. But yeah, I use the Hornady Critical Duty in my larger Glocks, as far as like the barrel thickness. I use Critical Defense in my 43 and 44, but 19, 26, 17, 45, I use the 9mm Hornady Critical Defense. I'm sorry, Critical Duty, right? But I'm gonna check out this Hornady Custom and see how I like it. I'm still gonna buy some Critical Duty for this though. I'm still gonna buy some Critical Duty. But the thing I'm glad about, because I've had this holster since about 2012, 2013, something like that. I bought it at a gun show, same gun show, Nation's Gun Show. I used to go there all the time. But I got this for Glock 19, right? My Gen 4 Glock 19, and this 357 fits perfectly. So I'm gonna rock this for a little while until I decide to buy a new holster. I'm gonna clean this gun up because it's really dirty. Whoever had it looked like they really trained with it. Maybe it just collected dust because they didn't use it. Who knows? But I'm gonna clean this gun up before I take it out to the range. I won't be able to get to the range until Saturday. Today is Sunday, so next week I'll get to the range and I'll try this gun out. But I'm gonna try it out. I was gonna buy a T-Rex Arms holster, but with all the drama that's going on with them, I don't know. If everything is true about that company, I don't really like how they got down with my man Lucas, because I'm a big fan of Lucas. Say what you want about Lucas Bakken, but I learned a lot from watching his videos over the years, as probably a lot of you have too, right? And if what he's saying is true about how they did him, his own family and people at the company did him, that's not something I want to support. Now, will I buy something from them in the future? I don't know. My mind is saying no, but they have some really great products that Lucas promoted over the years that he was involved with, you know, the development of. And he said, you know, don't let this deter you from buying from T-Rex. So I don't know. There's, you know, I want holsters. I've never had one of their holsters, so I really want to get one of their sidecar holsters. And I like the Ragnarok. And I like a lot of their gear, right? I just haven't bought any yet. But we'll see what happens. We'll see where the, you know, the sun rises and falls on that. But yeah, I'm gonna try out this Hornady, this 357 SIG, right? In my Glock SIG ammo and a Glock. I mean, it's not technically SIG ammo, but it's 357 SIG. Y'all know what I'm saying. If you know, you know, right? If you know, you know. Do your research. Do the history of that, right? Do the history of that, okay? You notice Glock didn't put 357 SIG on the gun. It just says .357 on there, right? No 357 SIG, just .357. 357. I got 357 ways to simmer saute. I'm the winner all day. If you know, you know where that song comes from. Comment down below where that line comes from, that song, and who the artist is. If you know, you know. All right. But I just picked this thing up today. I'm so happy. I was smiling like the Joker when I was going to pick this thing up, because finally, I've been wanting this gun for over a decade. I finally got it. Glock forced my hands to get it. I'm kind of glad they did, because who knows when I would have got it, right? It's so, every time you turn around, there's a new gun coming out. There's so many new guns. And I am an unapologetic, die-hard Glock fanboy. Like, I have so many Glocks. So many Glocks. Like, I love Glocks. Y'all can say what you want about Glocks. I love Glocks, right? And I know a Glock is a Glock is a Glock, but that's what I love about them, right? I know when I pick up a Glock, it's going to be a Glock, right? And I pretty much keep my Glocks plain Jane. I don't swap out a bunch of parts. Like, people swap out, like, oh, I changed the spring. I changed this. I changed that. And it's like, it's not even a Glock anymore. It's like, it's not even a Glock, right? The sights, okay, fine. I'll give you the sights. Change the sights out, right? Fine. But I don't mess with anything else other than that, right? I'm not changing out springs. I'm not changing out connectors. I'm not changing this and this and that. I'm not doing it. A Glock is a Glock is a Glock. So now I'm waiting on my Glock 34 Gen 5 to get shipped from the Glock store. I literally bought that gun 2 days after I bought this one, right? And every day I go on the website to my account and it says pending fulfillment. And I'm like, how long is it gonna take to get fulfilled and get shipped to my FFL? Like, come on, people. Send me the gun. That's another gun that I've been wanting forever. Right? Glock discontinued it, so they forced my hand. Right? They want you to buy that Glock 47. I was planning on buying one more Glock and be done with Glock until I see what they do with the Gen 6. I still need a Glock 42. Right? I'm going to buy the Glock 42. But now they came out with the Glock Koa. The collaboration between Glock and Aimpoint. So I'm going to buy the Glock 47 Koa, right? That'll be my last Glock that I buy until I see what they do with the Gen 6, right? And I don't know when the Gen 6 is coming out. I've heard rumors and rumblings about the Gen 6, but I don't know what's true and what's not true, okay? When Glock drops the Gen 6, I'll decide if I'm going to buy a Gen 6. I don't need every single Glock. I have the ones I want. Well, almost, because I want the 42. I don't have that yet. I wasn't interested in the the 28 that was like the size of a Glock 26. I wasn't interested in that, right? I'm not interested in the Glock 49. I just don't need it, right? But I do want the 42. The 34 I have coming whenever the Glock store gets around to shipping it. And I'll get the 47 Koa. And that'll be it, like I said, until I see what they do with the Gen 6. But other than that, I just picked this baby up today. I'm going to shoot it. I'm going to roll in some footage of me shooting it, and then I'll upload this video, right? So thank you for your interest. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe, as they say. And I'll be back when I get I'll be back when I get the 34. All right. So until then, have a blessed day. Protect your family, protect yourselves. You are your own first responder. Okay? God bless America. I'm out. Standing outside of the gun range, waiting for it to open. Got to qualify some students today for their carry permits and carry permit renewals. It's going to be a good day today. It's going to be a good day today. All right. Hopefully I can get some good footage today. I got to shoot my Glock 32 Gen 4 that I recently got. A gun that I've been wanting for years. I finally got it. And I'm going to shoot it today for the first time. Hopefully they have some 357 SIG ammo in there. They should. And test out these mags. I bought the gun used, so hopefully, but it's a Glock. I can always get replacement parts for it. But hopefully, it doesn't look like it was shot much at all, so that's a good thing. But stay tuned, folks. Second Liberty Firearms Training LLC. I'll be back.